You to this story now, and world leaders are in Paris for the centenary commemoration of the end of World War I tomorrow. More than 70 heads of state and government are expected in the French capital. French President Emmanuel Macron has already welcomed German Chancellor Angela Merkel and US President Donald Trump. Our European correspondent Oliver Miocic joins us now live. Oliver, good evening to you. Just talk to us, what are some of the events that are happening around Armistice Day, and perhaps just talk to us about the significance of this day.
Well, the significance of this day is that just shy, or tomorrow, we're going to see that big commemoration to mark the end of World War I, where the guns fell silent across the battlefields of Europe. So we're seeing a lot of world leaders coming here to France to take part in these commemorations and to meet with President Macron. Now, earlier on in the day, he met with Donald Trump at the Elysee Palace after a tetchy exchange which was sent from Air Force One last night on Twitter, because Macron has said that he believes that Europe needs to have its own army, or have armed forces that can sort of stand up for itself and not be so reliant on the US. Well, US President Donald Trump saying that he found this quite offensive. Today it was more of a diplomatic welcome at the Elysee Palace, and the Elysee Palace was quick to say that the two men are now on the same page, that Donald Trump had got the wrong end of the stick because of exaggerated US media reports. So US President Donald Trump is here, as well as German leader Angela Merkel. Now, Angela Merkel and Macron have been at the site where the Armistice Agreement was signed 100 years ago. They've been meeting with people who were invited to that ceremony and some young children. And now later on this evening, all of the world leaders who are currently present here will be going to the Musée d'Orsay to have dinner together.
What happens tomorrow?
So tomorrow is the main event, and at the site, the grave of the unmarked shoulder, just behind me at the Arc de Triomphe, all of the world leaders will be gathering. We're expecting there to be a sombre ceremony where there will be wreaths that will be laid. There's also going to be a small military procession that takes part. And then following that, the majority of the world leaders are going to attend a Macron initiative called the Paris Peace Forum, in which they're going to try and discuss the various ways that they believe peace can be achieved and what direction the world should be heading in. Now, as I was saying earlier on, President Emmanuel Macron has really been ratcheting up the pressure on not only the US but also Russia and China in the lead up to this very big meeting to which he's invited all of these leaders. So tomorrow we're also going to see Russian President Vladimir Putin in attendance with US President Donald Trump, and it will be quite interesting to see what they have to say to their French counterpart following those remarks.
Let's leave it there. That's Oliver Miocic, our European correspondent, talking